Oh, hi. Sorry. You got me doodling in my book. Uh, yeah, doodling. Doodling. Yeah, I love to doodle. Well, I used to do it in college all the time. Do you know that doodling is very important in not only younger ages, but also in senior citizen ages? Um, Oftentimes we would use doodling in my special education special education class, sorry, to help students that had to learn to write. They had low finer motor skills, muscle adaptations, and they just couldn't write their names. So we would use doodling pages. In college, for me to sit through a 3 hour class, I would find myself doodling in columns in my journals or my books or my note paper. I'd be just doing circles or lines just to keep me focused enough that I could get through the class. And oftentimes I'd come out of there going like, wow, I really listened and gained some information, I guess. But not just as it's important for younger kids and young adults, it's very important for senior citizens. Um, Doodling offers a numerous cognitive and emotional benefits for seniors. It enhances memory, it reduces stress, and provides a creative outlet. So you see that being used in classrooms with students. Why not use it for our senior citizens as well? Especially as we get older in our age, some of our abilities to do some of these things lessen and lessen. For one, memory enhancement is great with doodling. Doodling significantly can improve memory retention, and which is very important as we get older. I find times I walk in a room right now and go, yeah, what did I just walk into this room for, right? Um, or I forget where I put my keys. We don't want that to happen in a more extreme state when we get older. We don't want to find ourselves going to the grocery store and not remembering how we got there or why we're there. So doodling can help with that memory retention. And engaging in doodling also helps with listening skills. It helps retain that information that seniors might somehow miss over, like in conversations. And the conversations might have detailed information that these senior citizens might need to remember. My husband has a hard time. He can remember what he needs for work, but when he comes home, he has a hard time remembering the simple things. Like if I change the kitchen around and I can tell him, yeah, the plate's over here, remember? And we put the bowls here. The next day, he'll still struggle with that. But he can remember what he did at work and how to do what he did at work. So things like doodling would help him with that. But he's not a doodling person right now. It's a tool that can help improve, especially in senior citizens that are way up in their age, help to improve their cognitive health. Okay. That cognitive health is their memory retention and being able to listen for important information, things that they'll need to know as they get older. How to boil water is one thing, or cook a meal. Another thing doodling helps with And I see in classrooms, teachers give kids a doodling page when they're getting squirrely or whatever, because it helps maintain or to improve or to regain focus and concentration. So with a senior citizen, doodling helps maintain attention, especially during tasks. So I see teachers, or I did see teachers, I don't teach anymore, offering these doodle pages as she might be giving a lecture on a subject. And it helps the students stay focused on what they're supposed to be doing while listening to what the teacher's saying. It also helps them deal with conversations, being able to focus and concentrate on what is being said in conversation. Instead of them feeling like they're lost and feeling like they're not included, this way it helps them maintain that ability to get involved in that conversation. Excuse me. Because, seniors, especially in their older ages, may struggle with this prolonged ability with concentration. And doodling can help them do that. It will build that more prolonged concentration. Another thing it does is release stress. It's a stress reduction. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time talking. So doodling can be a very relaxing activity. And it can reduce stress, and it can promote a sense of calm. Everybody would say, you're doodling in your book, Holly. Are you getting tired? Are you going to go to sleep? But I never would. I would just doodle, and then I could answer questions or participate in a conversation. It was, but I never fell asleep. If I didn't doodle, I would be falling asleep. It was terrible. So, doodling can be like a meditative practice. So they're doodling, they're focusing on that, they're relaxing, and hopefully can get their, whatever their stress is, get it down, their anxiety. It can improve their overall mental well-being, which is a nice thing to hear with that, because as they get older, senior citizens have a tendency to start feeling more alone, not being included, not feeling a part of their family or the world. Excuse me. So hopefully by doodling, getting their mental well-being taken care of, this will help them participate in the things around them in their life. I know that we're not going to expect them to sit down at the table and just doodle every day without some reinforcement. Some of them might. I'm a doodler. My mom loved to doodle. So, oh man, I'm going to get my train of thought here though. So we need, if you're a caretaker of a senior citizen who is in this situation, you need to find ways to offer them the opportunities to doodle. Okay? So find out if there's senior citizens groups that you might join into, and they can have a doodling session with the other senior citizens. And when they do, it's not only helping their mental well-being, but it's also fostering social interaction. And as I say, as senior citizens, as we get older, we start feeling more alone. We still feel like we're not being noticed or included in anything. So doodling can be a great activity for those that need some interaction. So just find places that can provide those opportunities. And senior citizen groups are always always open for opportunities and suggestions on what they can do with their group of senior citizens. And like I said, it helps with their social interactions, their social skills. It suggested trying to find workshops. Now, here in Pocatello, I couldn't find a workshop, and we call the art of doodling. These workshops are designed specifically for seniors. The workshops focus on unlocking creativity, improving cognitive function, and enhancing fine motor skills through doodling activities. So that's a good one if you can find out where it is. I know Pocatello doesn't have one right yet. It'd be nice to get one started. And another resource is books and workbooks, and the internet is wonderful. This one is my favorite book. Okay, oh, yeah, it's backwards. It's called 100 Quests, Colored by Numbers. And if you can see this page, so it's got a bunch of circles, and in these circles they have numbers. And on this page, it gives you the numbers and the corresponding colors. And as you doodle into the circle with the color that you're using and the number you're using, eventually you're going to see a picture forming. It's pretty cool. I really like that one a lot. Now, I said the internet is a really good place to go. So I found some pages. I can get them undone. Like this one. This one is a very easy page for beginning to introduce doodling, different shapes. This is something we would use in my special education class. Very simple shapes, lines. Helps to develop those fine motor skills. So this would be something that you could introduce to a senior citizen. Then we got a little more complicated one, a little more like flowers, something like that. Still developing fine motor skills, still being able to focus and concentrate on what they're doing. And then, of course, they get a little harder, a little more busy. This is something I would do, but I would copy it onto a canvas and do it that way and make it into an art piece. And, doodling is becoming that way. If you get on YouTube and type in the art of doodling, there's a lot of artists out there that's what they do. That is their specialty, and they sell it. And they're making, I can't say how much money, but they're making good money off of the art of doodling. So you check the internet and see what they can offer. And then you might find a class for your senior citizen. Then there's different books like this. Has different pictures in it that they can color in. I have several of those that I use for my art and stuff. So there are a variety of different things you can do to help with enhancing their memory, improving their focus and concentration, and helping them relieve their stress. Doodling can do that. As a caretaker, investigate. Get online. Try to find some class for them. I mean, I'm a doodler. I love it. When I'm bored, I sit there and doodle. When I just don't have any art to do or painting to do, I doodle. So, yeah, it's something that's not only important for you younger generations, but it's very important for senior citizens. So remember, doodling. Yeah, don't feel embarrassed if you get caught doodling. It's very important. And you can make some very creative things with doodling and leather. My friend does wallets and purses. And then they have another person that I talked to who makes figurines out of them and houses. So out of the things that she does doodling with. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and press the notification bell. Let them know, yeah, I really like what she just did. If you have any suggestions or comments, do that in the comment section. Excuse me. Yes. Let me know if you like this one or not. I just didn't know what to do, and doodling came up, and so here I am. So remember, be happy, be creative, and remember that if you, I'm sorry, I'm having allergy problems and I want to cough, and I'm not trying not to cough. If you want to check out doing a YouTube channel through Kevin and Michelle, I will put the link down in the description box. He offers you 7 days to check it out. 7 days, no problem. If you like it, join, and there's a lot of benefits that go with it. I know it's helped me out a lot. So maybe it can offer you something, especially if you're a senior citizen out there and you need a little money coming in. This might be something for you to do. You never know. So be sure you press the like button, subscribe, provide comments if you can, and look into joining and becoming a moon person or a YouTube person. I'm sorry, I'm struggling. Gosh. But oh, lack of sleep must be. I had allergy bothering me all night. So yeah, probably some medicine is making me a little wacky. I'm so sorry. But just remember, be happy, be creative, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.